παράθυρο μου στέλνω ένα, δύο και τρία και τέσσερα φύλλα. Φτάνουν στο λιμάνι ένα και δύο και τρία και τέσσερα φύλλα.
Alright, I'm Ken. Today we're going to make some Korabethes, okay? This is an old recipe of my mother-in-law's that she bought from Greece, from the island of Mytilene. Okay? My wife's Greek. About 11 years ago I retired from teaching and I took up cooking and baking along with a number of other things. So today I'd like to share with you how we make Korabethes. It's a very simple process, takes very few ingredients, very simple to make, but very delicious. Some of our friends call them chokers because they stick to the roof of your mouth when you go to eat them. Notice I'm wearing a hat. And the reason for that is I don't want to get any hair in my food, okay? So I'll keep that on for the rest of the day. Also, cleanliness is a key ingredient. I wash my hands quite frequently to make sure that I don't contaminate anything that I cook. So what are we going to do? What do we need today? Well, let me show you what I'm going to get you. First, we need a mixer, because we're going to make a lot of cookies. This recipe calls for a lot of ingredients. So to save some time, I'm going to get the old KitchenAid out here. That'll help mix stuff up, save me a little time, because most of this is going to be made by hand. So you better be prepared to get your fingers dirty. So the first thing I do, take off my ring. There we go. Set it aside, someplace where I can find it. And then again, I wash my hands. Now this will only take a second. We use paper towels around here like they're going out of style. I actually should buy some stock in one of these companies. Okay? Now the bowl has already been pre-cleaned. This is being pre-cleaned. Everything's ready to roll. Okay? Now what are we going to need? Well, this is the family cookbook. And as you can see, everything's typed up on glass. I store these, of course, in a file on my computer. And everything you can touch, you don't need to worry about the paper being destroyed, even if you get a little wet. But all the ingredients are here. When baking, it's crucial to follow the recipe to the T. You cannot just say, I'll add a little of this, I'll add a little of that. No, that was with my grandmother. My grandmother never had I think, a measuring device in her life. She measured everything with a fist of this, a fist of that. Well, everybody's fist is a different size. So here we have the recipe. Notice the ingredients are very small. Before I start this, I'm going to preheat the oven, 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I have two ovens. I use this one, the convection oven. But I'm not going to put it on convection. I use regular baking. Okay? So I have this already turned on, and it's set for 375 degrees. Now what do I need for ingredients? Well, first of all, I need some flour, okay? You notice I have a big bucket of flour here, okay? That ain't enough. There we go. That might do the trick. I've probably got about 8 pounds of flour here. And you'll see shortly why we need that much flour. Next, we need some unsalted butter. And then we need some unsalted butter. And then we need some unsalted butter. We need some unsalted butter. We need some unsalted butter. And we need some unsalted butter. Oop, it won't stay. Okay, put it like that. How's that? That's the main ingredient. unsalted butter, room temperature. If it's not room temperature, throw it in the microwave for a few seconds and soften it up. We need 3 egg yolks, room temperature. Save the whites for something else. If you're going to make kurak, you use an egg wash on the top before you put it in the oven with a little sesame seeds. Give that little shiny gloss to it. Now, let me see here what we got. Last thing, vanilla extract. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to making Korabethes. I told you, it wasn't a lot. Oh, forgot one thing. You need something to mix this in there, because that ain't big enough. You need a bowl. Now that's what I call a bowl. Look at that. Stainless steel. Best you can buy. These you can buy at any place, okay? Bed and Bath, number of places handle bowls this size, okay? If you live in the Reading area, I go over Reading China and Glass. That's where I got this bowl and several others. A little smaller, not this big, but this will suffice to make this particular dish and many other Greek pastries, okay? Now we got everything set up here, so let me get started. First of all, I'm going to have to soften up my butter because it's still a little hard. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go away for a couple seconds here, and then I'll come back.